much more. Walk into our Experience Center today at 32 Billings Way, Oregon, Ikeja. Let's paint life beautiful by helping you choose the right paints to decorate your home and protect your structures. For more information, call us at 0802-067-2366, 0812-343-8237, or visit www.meyerpaints.com. Meyer Paints, a home of quality paints. Life is beautiful, and so are colors. Colors sometimes determine our mood, action, boost our confidence, and do a lot more than we can imagine. They are a necessary part of our everyday life, our clothes, cars, nature, and even determine how well we appreciate our homes. What better way to appreciate your home than with Meyer Paints? Meyer Paints has a wide range of color options that give you the welcoming feeling you so much desire from a home. For over 60 years, Meyer Paint has been the dominant leader in the finishing business of the construction sector with quality and reliable products. Beautify your home with a decorative range by Meyer Paints, which include Meyer Wall Sateen, Meyer Ultimate Emulsion, and Meyer Imperial Emulsion. They are low cost, quick drying, great sheen, washable, breathable, easy to paint over, scrub resistant, heat resistant, high resistant to yellowing and other color changes, odorless, protection against fungi, and much more. Walk into our Experience Center today at 32 Billings Way, Oregon, Ikeja. Let's paint life beautiful by helping you choose the right paints to decorate your home and protect your structures. For more information, call us at 0802-067-2366, 0812-343-8237, or visit www.meyerpaints.com. Meyer Paints, a home of quality paints. Life is beautiful, and so are colors. Colors sometimes determine our mood, action, boost our confidence, and do a lot more than we can imagine. They are a necessary part of our everyday life, our clothes, cars, nature, and even determine how well we appreciate our homes. What better way to appreciate your home than with Meyer Paints? Meyer Paints has a wide range of color options that give you the welcoming feeling you so much desire from a home. For over 60 years, Meyer Paint has been the dominant leader in the finishing business of the construction sector with quality and reliable products. Beautify your home with a decorative range by Meyer Paints, which include Meyer Wall Sateen, Meyer Ultimate Emulsion, and Meyer Imperial Emulsion. They are low cost, quick drying, great sheen, washable, breathable, easy to paint over, scrub resistant, heat resistant, high resistant to yellowing and other color changes, odorless, protection against fungi, and much more. Walk into our Experience Center today at 32 Billings Way, Oregon, Ikeja. Let's paint life beautiful by helping you choose the right paints to decorate your home and protect your structures. For more information, call us at 0802-067-2366, 0812-343-8237, or visit www.meyerpaints.com. Meyer Paints, a home of quality paints. Life is beautiful, and so are colors. Colors sometimes determine our mood, action, boost our confidence, and do a lot more than we can imagine. They are a necessary part of our everyday life, our clothes, cars, nature, and even determine how well we appreciate our homes. What better way to appreciate your home than with Meyer Paints? Meyer Paints has a wide range of color options that give you the welcoming feeling you so much desire from a home. For over 60 years, Meyer Paint has been the dominant leader in the finishing business of the construction sector with quality and reliable products. Beautify your home with a decorative range by Meyer Paints, which include Meyer Wall Sateen, Meyer Ultimate Emulsion, and Meyer Imperial Emulsion. They are low cost, quick drying, great sheen, washable, breathable, easy to paint over, scrub resistant, heat resistant, high resistant to yellowing and other color changes, odorless, protection against fungi, and much more. Walk into our Experience Center today at 32 Billings Way, Oregon, Ikeja. Let's paint life beautiful by helping you choose the right paints to decorate your home and protect your structures. For more information, call us at 0802 067 2366, 0812 343 8237, or visit www.meyerpaints.com. Meyer Paints, a home of quality paints. Life is beautiful, and so are colors. Colors sometimes determine our mood, action, boost our confidence, and do a lot more than we can imagine. They are a necessary part of our everyday life, our clothes, cars, nature, and even determine how well we appreciate our homes. What better way to appreciate your home than with Meyer Paints? Meyer Paints has a wide range of color options that give you the welcoming feeling you so much desire from a home. For over 60 years, Meyer Paint has been the dominant leader in the finishing business of the construction sector with quality and reliable products. Beautify your home with a decorative range by Meyer Paints, which include Meyer Wall Sateen, Meyer Ultimate Emulsion, and Meyer Imperial Emulsion. They are low cost, quick drying, great sheen, washable, breathable, easy to paint over, scrub resistant, heat resistant, high resistant to yellowing and other color changes, odorless, protection against fungi, and much more. Walk into our Experience Center today at 32 Billings Way, Oregon, Ikeja. Let's paint life beautiful by helping you choose the right paints to decorate your home and protect your structures. For more information, call us at 0802 067 2366, 0812 343 8237, or visit www.meyerpaints.com. Meyer Paints, a home of quality paints. Life is beautiful, and so are colors. Colors sometimes determine our mood, action, boost our confidence, and do a lot more than we can imagine. They are a necessary part of our everyday life, our clothes, cars, nature, and even determine how well we appreciate our homes. What better way to appreciate your home than with Meyer Paints? Meyer Paints has a wide range of color options that give you the welcoming feeling you so much desire from a home. For over 60 years, Meyer Paint has been the dominant leader in the finishing business of the construction sector with quality and reliable products. Beautify your home with a decorative range by Meyer Paints, which include Meyer Wall Sateen, Meyer Ultimate Emulsion, and Meyer Imperial Emulsion. They are low cost, quick drying, great sheen, washable, breathable, easy to paint over, scrub resistant, heat resistant, high resistant to yellowing and other color changes, odorless, protection against fungi, and much more. Walk into our Experience Center today at 32 Billings Way, Oregon, Ikeja. Let's paint life beautiful by helping you choose the right paints to decorate your home and protect your structures. For more information, call us at 0802 067 2366, 0812 343 8237, or visit www.meyerpaints.com. Meyer Paints, a home of quality paints. Life is beautiful, and so are colors. Colors sometimes determine our mood, action, boost our confidence, and do a lot more than we can imagine. They are a necessary part of our everyday life, our clothes, cars, nature, and even determine how well we appreciate our homes. What better way to appreciate your home than with Meyer Paints? Meyer Paints has a wide range of color options that give you the welcoming feeling you so much desire from a home. For over 60 years, Meyer Paint has been the dominant leader in the finishing business of the construction sector with quality and reliable products. Beautify your home with a decorative range by Meyer Paints, which include Meyer Wall Sateen, Meyer Ultimate Emulsion, and Meyer Imperial Emulsion. They are low cost, quick drying, great sheen, washable, breathable, easy to paint over, scrub resistant, heat resistant, high resistant to yellowing and other color changes, odorless, protection against fungi, and much more. Walk into our Experience Center today at 32 Billings Way, Oregon, Ikeja. Let's paint life beautiful by helping you choose the right paints to decorate your home and protect your structures. For more information, call us at 0802 067 2366, 0812-343-8237, or visit www.meyerpaints.com. Meyer Paints, a home of quality paints. Life is beautiful, and so are colors. Colors sometimes determine our mood, action, boost our confidence, and do a lot more than we can imagine. They are a necessary part of our everyday life, our clothes, cars, nature, and even determine how well we appreciate our homes. What better way to appreciate your home than with Meyer Paints? Meyer Paints has a wide range of color options that give you the welcoming feeling you so much desire from a home. For over 60 years, Meyer Paint has been the dominant leader in the finishing business of the construction sector with quality and reliable products. Beautify your home with a decorative range by Meyer Paints, which include Meyer Wall Sateen, Meyer Ultimate Emulsion, and Meyer Imperial Emulsion. They are low cost, quick drying, great sheen, washable, breathable, easy to paint over, scrub resistant, heat resistant, high resistant to yellowing and other color changes, odorless, protection against fungi, and much more. Walk into our Experience Center today at 32 Billings Way, Oregon, Ikeja. Let's paint life beautiful by helping you choose the right paints to decorate your home and protect your structures. For more information, call us at 0802-067-2366, 0812-343-8237, or visit www.meyerpaints.com. Meyer Paints, a home of quality paints. Live.
Dated this 30th day of March 2022 by all the board. Hello.
In our 2020.
gentlemen, the report of the Audit Committee on Meyer Plc for the financial statements of the year that 1 December 2021 will be found on page 21 of the report. And now read. In accordance with the provisions of Section 404 of the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020, we, the members of the Audit Committee of Meyer Plc, having carried out our statutory functions under the Act, hereby report that 1. The accounting and reporting policies of the company are in accordance with the legal requirements and agreed ethical practices. B. The scope and planning of both the external and internal audit programs for the year ended 31 December 2021 are satisfactory and reinforce the company's internal control system. C. Having reviewed the external auditor's findings and recommendations on management matters, we are satisfied with management response thereof. D. The company maintained an effective system of accounting and internal control during the year under review. Finally, we acknowledge the cooperation of management and external auditors in the conduct of these duties. Signed by me, Dr. Joseph O. Ashaolu, Chairman of the Committee, and the report was dated on the 28/3/2022. The other members of the Audit Committee, I mentioned them, and they will stand up for recognition. Mr. Kafa Irefolami, Mr. Samsidi Abib, Mr. Osa Osunde, Mrs. Viviane Oshe Badigoye. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Joseph Ashaolu. Now that we have taken the report of the company's audit committee, the next item is contained on pages 13 and 14 of the 2021 annual report and accounting chairman's statement. If I am correct, the correction in procedure that proposed by Sasoni and Elijah is that this should come after, which is in order. So may I kindly request the permission of the shareholders to take the chairman's statement as read? Thank you very much, shareholders. Thank you very much. In that case, I will then go to item 1 on the agenda, which is to present the audited financial statements for the year ended 31st December 2021, together with the reports of the directors, auditors, and audit committee thereof. I would like to formally lay and present the audited financial statements for the year ended 31st December 2021, together with the report of the directors, auditors, and audit committee thereon, to you, our shareholders. We, as the directors, and indeed our management, will be pleased to answer questions which you may have on the 2021 annual report and accounts before we proceed to the next business. For those who would like to speak, kindly introduce yourself and refer to the page of the 2021 annual reports and accounts to which your question or comment relates. Since we have not too many people, we can all basically take this to move on to the next item. Now I have seen some hands up. I can see Sasson Wussu's hand up. So please, we can take that. And please, Company Secretary, if I miss any shareholder's hand, because obviously I can't capture everything, I can see Elijah's hand up. So after Sasson, Elijah will speak. If there's any other one that I missed, please point my attention to it. I can see also Valicious hands up. So Sasson, can you please take your questions or comments?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You pardon me for sitting down. You know why I'm sitting down anyway. I would like to congratulate the Managing Director on his confirmation on this job. Yes, and I want to quickly let him know that to whom much is given, much is expected. Having said that, Mr. Chairman, I also want to use this medium to thank you very much. Thank Dr. Farouk and thank Dr. Osuni for all you have done about my health. I remember when we started on the 25th of January, you were the best to come to the hospital to visit me on my hospital bed. Then on Saturday, after that, Farouk continued to call from Kano and everywhere to find out how I was feeling. I thank God when you came that day, you were also sick. I was actually sympathizing with you, how you managed to be there. I thank Almighty God that today I can walk at least, not fully, but I can walk. And when the notice of this meeting came, my wife said you must attend to kind of the Father was meeting. And that's why I'm here. You know, I have another meeting today, but I have to reciprocate that respect that you gave me when I was very sick. So thank you very much. Now,
Thank you, sir.
Having said that, I want to refer us to page 15 of the annual report. I'm sorry, I'm not going to talk too much today. Page 15 of the annual report didn't really show much about the activities of the management. If you look at that, this variance percentage here is 35. All others 96, 89, 97, and so on. Even there's 100% there, which is not good. And for this, I'm actually facing the new managing director that you have to improve all this. This is clearly the job of management to clear. We cannot just be doing look at revenue, look at before interest, which is, and you go down to profit after taxation and before taxation, they all went down seriously. Even though we enjoyed your magnanimity last year by sharing, giving us part of the profit made from the property sales. Today, there's no profit to share. But then we want to thank you and the entire board for that magnanimity of allowing us to share from that. I believe some of those that are having heavy share will not affect the entire dividend paid to them last year. And they will still be affected. Those of us having very small one, we want the management and the board to work hard and let us go home with something. It's very important that at the end of the year, and your antecedent is very clear, in all the companies where you chair, you consider the shareholders to go home with something. Even, you take for instance, the newest company in the group, paid dividend. Not to take about this one that is old Baba. We should work very hard to ensure that we pay dividend. Paid, yes, other paid companies this year pay dividend. If you take all of them. But I'm here to see the administrative expenses because I know that energy has taken a lot of money from most of the companies and the environmental issue in the country. But the management should also manage like other paid industry. Common use of So Chairman, that's on that one. The second one, I have to appreciate the director.
Okay.
I want to tell the auditor again that the power of retaining the account and everything lies on the shareholder. Next time, when you want to ask for an excuse, you don't go to the chairman. It's the shareholder you ask an excuse from. It's the shareholder that you actually reporting to. Although I can forgive you because I look at your MRC number, it's full of with Carlos smoke is full of When he was reading it out, did you hear that? 0000000. However, Mr. Chairman, my standing opinion is that the management should do all they can to ensure they improve the finances of the company, so that we'll all be happy along with them. I want to thank all the board.
Oh, sorry, Sir Sonny. I'm sorry, Sir Sonny. The last point you made, I missed it because it's not clear. The last point you made.
On the night mood, I said the auditor, external auditor, and the company secretary, when they were announcing their MRC number, they were saying 00000.
Oh, okay. Maybe they got it very early in the day.
Yeah, we don't want them to continue with 000. We want them to work harder and produce profit for us.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I am very happy being at this meeting, and I hope next time I'll be at this meeting there was something to go home with.
Okay.
I want to thank you for the opportunity you have given to me. As I promised, I can't talk much. I'll hand over to Elijah.
Thank you very much. Round of applause for our shareholder. I think we can. Thank you. We'll comment on everything at the same time. We can take the comments or questions from Elijah now, and then Badeshima after. Elijah.
Thank you, Chairman. Later, report of Meyer Plc. Distinguished fellow shareholders, Regulatory Authority present, and all our shareholders, both watching us online and those present here. I say good morning to you. My name is Timothy Adishino, the immediate past president of the Nigerian Shareholders Solidarity Association. Thank you very much. I thank the board, management, and staff of Meyer for standing tall after the distribution of the part sales proceeds of our investment when we sold our property at Oregon. We are appreciative of all this, and I just regard this company as just starting again, and we are starting with a very good antecedent of a good managing director and directors that have been seasoned and experienced on our business. I would like to comment on one aspect of the notice of meeting, which is obtained dividend warrant, as obtained on page 12. What I want to say about this is that it is not sufficient just mentioning this on the pages of the annual report and telling us that this thing is available on the website. We want these names printed out so that those who see can always tell those who don't see the report that their obtained dividend is like value somewhere, and there and then this will be able to get back to them, and should be very careful doing this fast, because at the other end, the power that be is anxious to take it when we are not ready to take it ourselves. Please empower our registrars to print out this obtained dividend warrant. Also, I would like to draw your attention to page 14 of this annual report, which is a comment about the performance of the company by the chairman. Page 14, the second paragraph, performance review for 2021. I read it up. The decreasing value of the naira has significantly impacted the prices of raw materials, thereby putting more strain on the company's cost of sales. The materials due to the disruptions in supply chains and congestions in the ports. These are very serious problems facing this company and other companies. Most of our raw materials are imported, and as they are imported, we have to go through our ports. When our ports receive them, the processing procedure is such that it spent about 4-5 months before these things are released to us to process in the factory. And you know, the cost of financing these raw materials are numerous, are huge, and we are appealing to the company to continue to maintain their production standard and the quality of our products. I'm very proud of the quality of the products of DN Meyer. And when we see them, you can see that they are very well with other companies that have been for many years. And especially now that we have just shifted from our old factory to a new factory, I praise the efforts of the management to be able to maintain the standard of our quality, even though the locations have changed. I also would like to give credit to this company on the observation of corporate governance and the way the company is being managed. All the required meetings and all the required regulations are being adhered to. The company has maintained the required standard of attendance in the various board committees, the audit committee, statutory audit committee. It's not left alone also. They are performing their responsibilities. The board governance meetings were attended in full, and all members participated well. As shared by Sassanian Wusu, that since they are perceived a percentage of 75% presence, they are entitled to be reelected. I praise the efforts of the board, staff, and management for being able to stand firm and maintaining the status quo for our company. The board continues to bless every member, and those of us that are shareholders will continue to solidly be behind you and promote your sales. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chief Timothy Adesina. Thank you very much, sir. We take our general comments. We tell all Dr. Vice President. I think, Elijah, are you making the comment?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Elijah.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Once again, good morning to all members of the board, regulatory authority here, present here this morning, esteemed shareholders, and everybody in this hall. My name is Elijah Ayodele of Independent Shareholders Association of Nigeria. Mr. Chairman, I want to start my comments on page 4, where we have our products listed. In particular, I want to know how our marine product is doing in the market. I also observe that we are not doing much of the adverts of our products. I've been seeing adverts of other paint companies all around, but I hardly see the one of Meyer. I don't know. I think we need to do something to make sure we are known, not only in Lagos State, but we penetrate all the market, through all the crannies, nooks and crannies of Nigeria. It's very important, because I am proud of our products. We have quality products of international standard. So I see no reason why we should not protect them. We should do that. Mr. Chairman, sir, I want to congratulate the MD, the substantive MD, for his confirmation and approval for the post of MD. I want to congratulate you. Just like the earlier speaker has said, you need to really work very hard for the company so that we start earning dividends. We've waited for long for dividends to come, if not for the special payout we had during the year. It's been long that we received anything from Meyer Plc. Now, sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. So please, you need to work hard to make sure you give us dividends at the soonest possible time, please. And while I'm on the special payout that we received during the year, and that actually I was so excited when I collected this annual account. The first thing I started looking forward to do, where is the page for dividend payout for this particular year, and I was terribly disappointed when there was none. Honestly, I was disappointed. Mr. Chairman, I'm on page 17 now.
Okay.
I want to talk on our research and development. And I want to urge us on that we need to do more on our research. We need to bring out more products, innovative products that will put other paint makers on their toes. Please, I want to do more for our research. It is very, very important. On page, on page 21, where you have the list of shareholders. That's at the bottom part of that page. You have there independent shareholders, chairman, independent shareholder, member, blah, blah, blah. Mr. Chairman, we have independent directors, shareholder. They are not even Mr., they are not Mrs., they are just simply shareholder. Chairman, on page, on page 26, page 26, the consolidated, not the profit and loss page 26. The revenue went up, which is very good for us. The cost of sales equally went up. But on the profit before tax, anyway, the earnest paper has spoken on it, where we didn't make much profit at all. Nothing to write home about. Just like I said earlier, the MD needs to work very hard. This is not a very impressive report, so we need to work hard. On page 27, when we have our trade and other receivables, it's up when you compare it with what we had the previous year, so we need to keep it under control so that we will not be running to banks for loans and all this. Page 47. I went through the region trade segment. Our sales figure in the east is the lowest. It's very small. So what are we doing to really make sure that we boost our sales in the eastern region of Nigeria? What are we doing? We need to push the market, we need to boost it in the north, just as in other regions as well. Page 49, under administrative expenses. Under administrative expenses, the only figure I saw there that just aroused my curiosity is the canteen expenses. Canteen expenses. I don't know what is it all about. Is it the buying of new equipment or the raw food stuff that actually make the figure to go up? I don't know. Then on page 50, we made provision for doubtful receivable, note 221. Mr. Chairman, I Actually, what is that good receivable? We need to be on our toes so that our receivable, we don't allow it to go out of control so that it will not enter voicemail, just as this provision we are making here. So we need to be very close how our receivable is on page 57. There was a statement here that says, I read, non-conforming inventories, finished goods, value at 18.836 million, was disposed of during the year ended December 2020 for the sum of 3.210 million, resulting in a loss of 15.626 million as disclosed in note 13. My question is, can we have an explanation why some finished goods worth 18 point something was sold for 3.2? I want to be educated and I want to know why. Sorry. I've spoken about the receivable. I'll go to page 59. Page 59, there was this lease facility from GAML at 24% per annum, which was spread over 18 months. This percentage, is it not too high? That's my question. Page. Somebody have actually spoken on the corporate governance. I want to just encourage the directors. Their attendance shows high level of commitment, and I appreciate them. And I don't want them to renege on their attendance. On page 73, the sum of unclaimed dividends on this page, like earlier speaker have said, government have their eyes on this unclaimed dividend money. They made attempts severally to corner the money. So I'm imploring the registrar to please do all that is in their capacity to make sure that all this money are brought down, the figures there are brought down, so that it will look unattractive to the federal government. They are looking for money by all means, and they will take any money. So we need to please make sure that all the owners of this money get them as soon as possible. Yes, however, while still on this unclaimed dividend money, I want really to appreciate our registrars. They are doing a wonderful job. I want to appreciate them for the job they are doing. They are doing wonderful. So I want them to do more. Chairman, I think I should stop here so that other people can stop. I'm so sorry, sir, for taking up your time. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. Yes, it took some time, but I'm sure all shareholders, president, and directors agree that that was time well spent. You really took your time to look at what I'm glad about that. It shows that you're a very detailed person also. Thank you very much. Dr. Farouk, I can see your hand now.
Mr. Chairman.
Doctor. Yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman, I want to begin by commending the composition of this board. What brings profitability and good governance depends on the quality and caliber of directors. Mr. Chairman, I'm happy happy to see my old friend here on the board, Mr. Osa Osundi. Mr. Chairman, this is a man who had good relationship with shareholders when he was a director in some of the companies that are quoted. Mr. Chairman, in the year 2009, I was appointed Goni by the late Emir of Kano. That day, Osa Osundi was to travel abroad. Mr. Chairman, he came to Kano. We went, I took him to the Emir of Kano and made Sheikh Isako Rabiu. He attended the occasion, left with the last flight to catch his flight in Lagos to go abroad. And Mr. Chairman, what would even surprise you, he had a very important patient abroad, yet he came. I will never forget this gesture for me. Mr. Chairman, my name is Dr. Farouk Umar, President Association for the Advancement of the Rights of Nigerian Shareholders. Mr. Chairman, let me also commend the audit committee members we have. Mr. Chairman, a rule has been brought by FRC that one of the members on the audit committee should be an ICANN member. Mr. Chairman, many companies struggle to get one of their members to be an ICANN member. Yet on Meyer Audit Committee, all the 3 members are ICANN members. Mr. Chairman, I think we should publicize this next year against their names, because you see, this is good governance. While the law is saying 1, we are having 3. And this is showing the regulators the kind of caliber of people we have in our company. Mr. Chairman, I also want to take us to page 67 to 71. Although shareholders have spoken about the attendance of directors, but Mr. Chairman, go to that page, you will see that the 2 directors that are seeking re-election, Dr. Okero, who is the chairman of Strategy and Finance Committee, and Mrs. Bomboye, they have 100% attendance at both meetings, and Mrs. Bomboye, who is on 2 committees, she's on statutory audit committee and corporate governance. On the 2 committees, he had 100% attendance, and Dr. Okero, being the chairman of the strategy committee, gave us 100%. Mr. Chairman, this is something that every shareholder has spoken about, and it shows that we have responsible directors on this board. I urge you, Mr. Chairman, next year, so that at least this will be an innovation. After stating the attendance, we should have a program re-emphasizing the requirement by saying that the requirement is 75%, and the shareholders will see that most of our directors, 99.9%, had attended 100%. Even our MD, we are going to confirm him today. Mr. Chairman, the only committee he is on, he has also 100% attendance. And this is again strengthening us to give you the support for your confirmation. Mr. Chairman, on page 49, Alaja spoke on one item that she felt we have increased, the amount is increased from previous year. But Mr. Chairman, we should also commend the management, because if you look at the basic salary from 104, it has been reduced to 87. You look at over time from 50 million to 41, Then you got to security guard expenses, which is going to reduce by 50%. You go down to legal and professional fees. That's the one I think she's from, that you got printing and photocopy from 13 million to 2 million. Mr. Chairman, performance cost has been reduced from 43 million to 32 million. I think we should commend the management. We should not just pick one item to conclude that they have increased the cost. Mr. Chairman, on a final note, I am happy that last year you gave us a more than bonus. The dividend was unimaginable. I hope, Mr. Chairman, next year we are going to have dividend. Despite the situation the country is in, the economy, inflation, the Ukraine-Russia war, I think the fact that we did not even make a loss is again something that we should commend the management. But we want you to do more. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Farouk. Thank you very much, all shareholders. I think at this point now we're taking a lot of comments from our shareholders. Perhaps I may say one or two people, but I believe that most comments that anyone would have wanted to make, that those comments have already been made and have been addressed by the questions and comments made by the last four speakers, who I think stand as representatives of our distinguished shareholders. So we can then proceed to respond to some of these questions and comments. Managing Director Karoti Nalashe will please make the respond.
Chairman, observation, please. Observation.
Okay, observation.
Mr. Chairman, point of order. This meeting is by proxy. It's a proxy meeting, and only members that have been stated publicly that have been shown to be proxies are supposed to attend and comment at the meeting. I just want to draw your attention. This is what we did at PPA. Anybody whose name has not been stated cannot move on.
Thank you very much, Dr. Farouk. Company Secretary, sorry, please. Hello, please. Company Secretary. Hello. Company Secretary. Can you please read out the names of the appointed proxies for this meeting? Yes, we have to obey the regulation by proxy, that's CSC, and the SEC is here. We have to do this in accordance with the laws of the land. Anyone who is not an appointed proxy will obviously not be able to make comments. Or should we actually have been in the meeting physically? So please, can you read out the names of the proxies?
For the notes, the proxy, in view of the COVID-19 pandemic, I'll just read out the names. Names of the proxies are Mr. Kayode Falowo, Dr. Lutenyo Okeowo, Eredu Angela Adebayo, Sir Sonic Wosuke SS, Dr. Farouk Umar, Chief Timothy Adesinyo, and Alahada Ayodele Kudasi. These are the proxies to attend this meeting.
Okay, thank you very much. I think in that wise, I know somebody raised his hand up. But sir, with due respect, I didn't quite hear your name on the list that I just read out. So I do know you, sir, but I'm saying that you are not a proxy for this meeting. So please let us have it as usual with us an amicable meeting. If there are still other comments, you know, after this meeting we can take them. But let us obey the rules that I know shareholders know the rules very well and they obey the rules. Let us also maintain that standard. Thank you very much, sir. So, in that wise, I would then like to proceed to respond, and Managing Director will take the very difficult questions, because that's the job to take the difficult questions. There are questions, fundamental that have been raised on the issue of performance, the issue of quality, and these notes by Chief Additional, which you are going to respond to. The issue of marine products by larger, also the issue of dividends. You need to be able to make a promise to the shareholders, including my humble self, about your proposal for us in the year 2022 on dividends. Then the issue of our P&L, that we need improvement, those issues that have been raised by Elijah. And all we want to also deal with improving our sales figure in the eastern region. This will also be taken by the Managing Director. There was a question about the disposal of finished goods, and that led of value at over 80 million at the rates or at the sum of 3.2 million. To explain that also. And then, of course, Dr. Farouk had also raised the issue of dividends, which you also need to respond to. There are other comments which I will now proceed to respond to. Let me first start by thanking all our shareholders for the comments. I will take these comments in good stead, because these are comments that are meant to help us as the board, and indeed to help the management to improve on the performance of the company. So, Sasson, thank you very much for your comments on the need for us to work harder in order to be able to meet the expectation of shareholders. You're absolutely right that we should aspire to pay dividends, and I'm sure the MD will talk about that next year, because of course many of you and us have been members of this company for long. Thank you also for your observation on the activities of management and the need for improvement, as you observed on page 15. And also thank you for the kind words about our directors who have shown commitment to the company, through their attendance, and beyond attendance, through the contributions that they are all making, they have made, and they are all making, continue to make to the progress of the company. Thank you. And who that you refer to, I'm sure that the management will not let that be our portion. The people that have only in their name, but we want to have faster figures in our profitability, and we're going to work towards it. Thank you also, sir, for your comments and your observation. Shareholders, we are directors of the company that are also let us come and see you. Thank God for your life. Thank God for your recovery. I must say, when I saw you that day, I was really, really God has done this, my dear, and it is going to be permanent. And but we will still please urge you, sir, to rest a little bit more. This side of the world that I'm waiting for you to come and help, so that we can also take time after this AGM season to have some rest and ensure that your health is not impaired. Congratulations, happy to see you back on your feet and in your own self. God will continue to be with you. Thank you very much, Chief, for your additions. Thank you also about your comments on our management. And on the unpaid dividends, I can assure you that work is going to be done like we're doing with all our other companies to ensure that registering that you have been human job to do all of that. And in fact, in some companies, they've attained 85% payout from day one. In some companies, 92% payout from day one. In other words, on the very first day, within 24 hours, they pay out 92%, some 88% of the amount of dividend declared. And even then, for those that have issues on records, registrars are making all sorts of efforts to ensure that they go to those people, publish the names, and we do that regularly to ensure that they are able to obtain their dividends. So like you observe that, so that these things do not get taken by the powers that be. Raw materials, it's a challenge. That is a challenge in the industry. Cost of sales have gone up. We hope that when things will get better in Nigeria, and maybe we'll have stability in the foreign exchange rate, and that will affect how we are able to, do our business in this matter and more continue to ensure that. And I think I mentioned the issue about that. I think you are absolutely correct on. We would make effort to improve on that. Probably Dr. Okewo, chairman of our strategy committee, is right at the meeting, and we'll do that. Thank you also for your advice on R&D, research and development. And thank you for your observation. Yes, independent director, not independent shareholder. From the secretary, please let us know that. If that is a correction on page 21.
Recording stopped. Recording in progress.
Hello? From the secretary. Okay. Yes, that is, I almost lost you now. That is on page 21 of the annual report. And then she had also advised us to control trade and receivables. Well, canteen expenses, I think the MD will respond to that. Alada wants to know whether it is because of the raw material that has gone up. So you can answer that. Also, on the issue, sorry, Dr. Farouk, thank you, and also thank you very much. Our friend has always been a chief of South Sudan, has always been like that, for visiting our dear brother in Kano many years ago. And that is the kind of testimony we like to hear about directors and shareholders of this great company. Thank you very much for also appreciating that, Dr. Farouk. All the committee members, very competent. That is something that we must celebrate. Even some of the very, very big multinationals don't have that kind of quality of people in their audit committee. So I think we should give them another round of applause. Members of the committee, I appreciate you. And if you are doing a good job, by the way, I get the feedback from all the members of the committee, how granular all of you are in ensuring that we meet the standards that are required of a well-governed company. Again, Dr. Farouk, your comments on the 100% attendance, and for us to achieve excellence by actually pushing the bar for us to get to 100% all round. I want to assure you that we work as much as possible towards that. Dr. also had this comment. Everybody today spoke about dividend. So, Managing Director, I think the ball is now in your court to answer all those questions and to make a promise to your shareholders about the dividend we are going to pay in the year 2022. Thank you very much. Tawashi. MD.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. My wonderful shareholders, thank you for coming. I want to thank you for the information.
I can hardly hear you. Maybe you need to move there to the mic or speak.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's better now.
Thank you so much. Okay, shareholders, thank you so much for the information and of course the information of the board of management. Sir Solowosu, officer for the document. Once again, I want to thank God for your help, sir. And said,
debate that comes into on the issue of improvement, we have a couple of initiatives that have been considered by the management, and I'll get to the details when I get to the end of the response.
Sorry, Andy, for whatever reason, you seem to be breaking off. We have the other comments very clearly. Maybe you need to move the mic closer to your mouth, maybe, so that those who have joined virtually like myself can hear you very well. Actually breaking off.
Okay, Mr. Sharma, I will do that. On the issue of performance, there are a couple of initiatives that we're considering, and basically, we're very good in quality that have been attested to here. And what we're trying to do is actually to increase our market share. And that will include increasing our routes to the market. Now to speak to the issue that larger on the performance in the eastern part of the country. Presently, we have 2 dealers here. We're looking at getting and signing up more dealers in the east. We have a couple of challenges in the east in terms of their preference. But we're getting over that. We are getting over that, and apart from going through the dealers, we also make deliveries from Lagos to areas like Enugu and Odisha, and we hope that before the end of the year we increase the volume of sales in the east. On the cost of operations, and that is what our chief addition spoke about. Fine, the cost of raw materials in the last 1 year has been very challenging, basically because of the issue of foreign exchange. But we came up with the scheme. We call it vendors inventory management. The idea of it was a vendor or 2 to have that 4 in our premises, and they'll be there. We use the materials and we pay as we do. Now, what we have done with that is to hedge the cost of these materials, because the prices that we buy are fixed for 2 months. So that the vendor is not allowed to change the prices for 2 months, and that we believe will help our performance for this year. That's speaking to the what we have done for the cost of materials. But on the issue of claim dividend, my chairman has talking about that. We work with the registrar. The idea of it is actually making the shareholders to be aware that they have unclaimed dividends with us. I'm very thinking maybe to put it on our website so people will see what they are entitled to. We can also do more depending on what we'll look at all that, but the first call is for us to put it on our website, and then we can also look at putting them out. Okay, we'll look at that. We'll print it out. Now, we actually thought of printing it out along with this, but we consider the number of pages. But going forward, we look at that, and if we don't add it to the annual report, probably do a cheaper way of printing it.
Use newsprint.
Now, for
maybe bold and arrange it alphabetically.
We'll do that, sir. Thank you so much. On the question by on the marine products, we've actually identified that these products are used in Port Harcourt and in Lagos. So what we have done is to have the list of those customers, and we're talking to some of them. We also have a very strong strategic partner in the East, the Port Harcourt that works closely with some of these customers. It's an area we know we have lost that in the past, but we are revisiting, and we should be able to get most of those customers back. One thing that's very started, and be aware of our quality, and they still come back to us. What we just need to do is to reach out to these customers, and we'll be able to improve on the volume coming from that sector. On the advert Meyer, yes, we noticed that, but we're also working on the social media aspect of it. So for now, we are very active on social media, but we also want to expand that. The issues of the billboard, some other flyers, So we have a committee in place right now that's working on that. And we think that in the next few days, we should be able to roll out a couple of advanced activities. We also want to work with the radio stations in terms of adverts on the station. We're looking at Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt for this initiative. On research and development, well, we are known for quality, but we don't want to believe that we got the best out of it. So we need to continue to work on that. What I can tell our shareholders, our quality management staff from the raw materials community, we don't take in any raw material that does not comply with our quality standards, and that is why we've been able to sustain the level of quality of our products over the years. We'll continue doing that. But we're also working on expanding our product offers, looking at specific areas. We've identified the fact that people living in Lekki, for example, who have challenges with the paints. So we're looking at maybe having some paints that will get to take care of their own environment. On the trade receivables, yes, it increased at the end of the year, but it increased because we have some volume from our notable customers. I don't want to mention them, very good customers that bought from us at the end of the year. And of course, we have credit dates that run across the year. So that's why we have that much. All those receivables have been recovered after the year end. Now, that also speaks to the reduction in the provision of that debt. It was about, I think it reduced by 5 million naira, and that's basically tells us that we have actually recovered. That's why the auditors agreed that we should reduce that provision from what it was last year to what we have at the end of the year. We continue to work on those customers and recover our money. The other initiative we have put in place is to ask some customers to pay in advance. So if you have another from a customer, you tell them, give us a percentage upfront before we start the delivery or the application. And that also has helped our receivables position. On page 59, I just spoke about the disposal of some items that we sold at a reduced price. Yes, when we were building the other territory, we had a lot of products that have been out of shelf. They've been there for a very long time. And of course, we couldn't get customers to buy those items. Some of them were not applicable to the current demands of the customers. And when we moved to the new premises, we didn't have anywhere to put them. It was not even advisable for us to keep them because nobody was asking for them. So we needed to get some other people that could probably use them for other purposes to buy them. That's why we cover that. Otherwise, we could have probably thrown them away, and that would be a real recovery for us. So that was the essence of that. But going forward, we are so much in control of our production. Most of the time we produce to orders. And that means when customers ask for the goods, that's what we produce. But we also produce for fast-moving products so that when customers ask for them, we are able to supply immediately. So the issue of having products that are out of shelf is no more applicable to us. So that's why we have been able to achieve that. Then for the lease, yes, the initial rate for the lease was 24%, but we negotiated down to about 50%, and then we'll be able to take care of that. On the claim dividend, we discussed that. We work on the advice by the shareholders, and we should be able to put that across to everybody. I guess I've covered all the questions, Mr. Chairman. On the canteen, we need to speak about the canteen. Now, what we do, we don't have in-house canteen, but we have vendors. So we actually have 2 vendors that produce food, supply food to our customers and to our staff. Right. Now, in terms of increase, we don't know what is happening in the market now. So the issue of rates comes in. we also have an increase in the number of staff. So everybody that works with us, we try to give them that basic food, and that is why we have that. But like Dr. Baruch said, we had a reduction in other salaries. I mean, our salaries reduced about 20 million naira, and I mean, if they are able to give my staff additional 3 million naira in feeding, that should be that should be okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Director. Sorry.
On the issue of dividend, yes, we're this together. We have, in terms of products, our products from Meyer Plc are well known in terms of quality. And I can always tell my staff, some of them are here, it's not Meyer Plc that is paying their staff, it's the customers. And the customers are here. So what I will deploy is for all shareholders to help us here, right? We are all mercantils here. I mean, the companies belong to you and it belongs to us. So please, we appreciate the fact if you can help us to also speak about products out there. And in a way, we have the capacity to produce. We have the capacity to produce. What we do right now is maybe an average of about 50% of our capacity. So I can imagine if I can do 100% or even 80% of my capacity, at the revenue will increase. But that will only come when I have customers that buy from me. So with good products, I mean, that's we should be able to do that. But that's also we also come from my shareholders. I mean, to help us to speak about products out there. If you're able to achieve that, everything will be able to pay the dividend. In terms of the cost, we are in total control of that. I told you what we have done on the cost of production. For admin cost, I mean, we are so much in control of that. So the only aspect of it is that top line. And that top line can be achieved if we can get more customers in. I hope I'll be able to address that. Sir? We are all together in the town.
Okay. Thank you very much. I believe that the Managing Director and myself will be able to address most of the issues that have been raised by our distinguished shareholders. And I know there will still be one or two things, but of course, we'll all be available to still answer questions of directors, of shareholders after this meeting. That being done, I wish to request that we then proceed to item 2 of the agenda, which is to re-elect directors. I hereby call upon the company secretary to read out the names of the retiring directors that have been presented for re-election. Company secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The directors that are up for re-election are Dr. Olutoye Okeowo and Mrs. Bamboye Vivian. Mrs. Vivian Uche Bamboye.
Thank you very much, Company Secretary. Thank you, Mrs. Bamboye. Thank you, Dr. Olutoye Okeowo. Resumes of the directors standing for re-election can be found on pages 8 and 10 of the annual report. The motion for the re-election of each of the 2 eligible non-executive directors will be taken one after the other. So may we then go to the first part of this, which is the re-election of Dr. Olutoye Okeowo. I hereby propose the motion for the re-election of Dr. Okeowo as a director of the company. Would a shareholder, proxy holder, kindly move the motion that Dr. Olutoyin Okeowo B, who been eligible and has offered himself for re-election B, and is hereby re-elected as a director of the company. So anyone? Yes. Thank you, sir. Addition.
I so move.
Thank you very much for this share. May I have another shareholder to second the motion? Any seconder? Anaja?
I told you, sir. Anaja,
Thank you very much. I now put the motion to vote by members. Will all those who are in favor of this motion please signify by raising their hands? Those in favor? Those in favor?
Is the registrar?
Take it by poll, sir.
It's by poll. The
Take it
registrar.
by poll. The registrar will have to do that.
Okay.
Take it by poll.
Registrar, are you ready?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So we'll have on display notice. I'll read through the notice. An electronic device was issued to you at the point of application. Okay. I'll put us through the process, please. Thank you. So an electronic device was issued to you at the point of application. The device has been activated and is ready for use. A resolution will be announced, and voting for the resolution will commence after the announcement. On the voting pad, 1 represents yes, 2 represents no, 3 represents abstain. Press 1 for yes, press 2 for no, press 3 for abstain. Voting for a resolution commences and ends in 30 seconds. Voting results will be displayed immediately each voting session ends. Unit holding indicated on the results slide is the shareholding percentage and unit holding. Please do not touch any button other than 1, 2, or 3. So we have the resolution on display to re-elect Dr. Olutoyin Okeowo as the non-executive director. The timer will come up shortly. Timer is up. You may now press the device. Thank you. Please press your devices. We have one more on this. Voting is over, and we have in favor of the resolution to re-elect Dr. Olutoyin Okeowo as the non-executive director, 100%. This translates to 375,465,000 units. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, directors. I declare the motion unanimously carried. Congratulations, Dr. Okeowo. Thank you for the great job you're doing on the board of this company. We now proceed to the next, which is the re-election of Mrs. Vivian Ochebambwe. I hereby propose the motion for the re-election of Mrs. Bambwe as the director of the company. Will the chairholder kindly move the motion that Mrs. Vivian Ochebambwe, who been eligible and has offered herself for re-election, be and is hereby re-elected as the director of the company? Any chairman?
Mr. Chairman.
Dr. Farouk.
Mr. Chairman, my name is Dr. Farouk Umar. And you know, Mr. Chairman, you know I have 3 wives. So I always want to support any motion re-electing women. So I second this motion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Farouk. Thank you very much, Dr. Farouk. Any seconder of the motion, please? Any seconder of the motion? Yes, Sansoni Wusu.
Unlike Farouk, I cannot exceed 1. So, but however, because of my antecedent, I am supporting that motion.
Thank you very much. Now we will take a poll. Registrar, are you ready?
Yes.
Thank you, Mrs. Bambwe. Please be seated, Mrs. Bambwe.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. So we'll have on display the second resolution to re-elect Mrs. Vivian Ochi Bambwe as a non-executive director. Voting commences now. Thank you. The voting has ended. Time has ended. So to re-elect Mrs. Vivian Ochi Bambwe as a non-executive director, we have 100% in this resolution. And it states to
Thank you very much from the secretary. And thank you very much, the registrar. I now declare the motion unanimously carried. Thank you, Mrs. Bambwe. On behalf of all of us on the board, we congratulate you and thank you for all the good you are doing, not just on the board, but also on the various committees where you serve. Thank you. We now proceed to the next item on the agenda, which is to authorize the directors to fix the remuneration of the auditors. I hereby propose the motion that the directors be hereby authorized to fix the remuneration of the auditors for the year 2022. Will the shareholder please rise to move the motion? Any shareholder? Elijah.
I saw the Mr. Chairman arrest the second motion.
Okay, I think you are rising to move the motion first. Okay, you are seconding.
I thought you moved it.
No.
Oh, you proposed. I rise to move the motion, sir.
Yes.
I rise to move.
Thank you. Any seconder?
Which person? I still second, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Are there any questions before the motion is put to the meeting on our auditors? If there is none, I now put the motion to vote by members.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So to authorize the directors to fix the remuneration of the auditors, the voting commences now. Voting has ended, and we have 100% in favor of the resolution to authorize the directors. And this translates to authorize the directors to fix the remuneration of the auditors. And this translates to 375,465,000 units. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. I declare the motion carried unanimously. Thank you and congratulations to our auditors. The next item is item number 4, which is to disclose the remuneration of manager. This is a disclosure matter, and it's a new requirement under sections 238 and 257 of the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020, which stipulates that it is a key disclosure. I hereby disclose to the shareholders that the total remuneration paid to the company's managers during the year under review is as stated on page 62 in the annual report, which we all have before us. We all have received, and we have also with us page 62. We are not required to do any voting on this issue. Therefore, if there are no comments or observations, we can proceed to item 5, which is the election of members of the audit committee. In accordance with section 404 of the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020, the audit committee is to carry out the functions set out in section 404 subsection 7 of the Act and the SEC Corporate Governance Code of 2011. In line with section 443 of the Act, the directors have nominated 2 of their members to represent the board on the audit committee, and these members are Mr. Osausunde and Mrs. Vivian Bangwe. For them, you know there are 3 other members representing the shareholders. The company secretary reported that nominations for elections into the audit committee had been received from various shareholders 21 days before the date of the AGM in accordance with section 404 subsection 6 of CAMA. I now call upon the company secretary to please read out the names of the nominated shareholders. Company secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The nominated shareholders are as follows. Number 1, Dr. Joseph Ashaolu, Mr. Gafar Arifomabi, and Mr. Shamsuddin Abioye. Thank you.
I invite auditors to kindly assist the registrars in collating votes and overseeing the election process. But I am told, I don't know where we still have to do this election, because there are only 3 nominees actually. Am I correct? Company secretary, we only received 3 nominees, and there are 3 slots.
Yes, sir, we only received 3 nominees and there are 3 slots, sir.
Yes, shareholders, if you want us to conduct an election. Any comment from shareholders?
No election, sir.
Pardon?
There's no election, sir.
No election, because there are 3 of them for 3 slots.
Yes, sir. No election.
Thank you very much. In that, based on what we have just said, and considering the fact that we have 3 nominees for the 3 positions, and there are no other nominees, there are no nominees for an election, and I therefore have the pleasure to declare that Dr. Joseph Ashaolu, Mr. Gafar, and Mr. Shamsuddin Abioye are the shareholders that have emerged as the representatives of all our shareholders in the audit committee. Dr. Ashaolu, congratulations. Mr. Gafar, congratulations. Mr. Shamsuddin Abioye, congratulations. The gentleman, in conjunction with the 2 directors nominated by the board, namely Mrs. Bangwe and Mr. Sasude, can constitute the audit committee on the board. And they shall. We can now proceed to the special business for today, which is to approve the remuneration of directors. Will a shareholder please rise to move the motion?
What are we approving?
I'm getting there. Please rise to move the motion to approve the remuneration of directors, which is recommended by the board at the rate of 2,025,000 naira for the chairman and 1,980,000 naira for each director of the board. Would any shareholder kindly move this motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Before I move the motion, Mr. Chairman, you know there is inflation in this country. And we have told you the caliber and the quality of directors we have on this board. Erelu, who is a director on UBA PLC, I'm sure she will look at this fee you are paying her. It's the chicken fee, Mr. Chairman. Even though we have not made much profit, but for you to retain directors of this caliber, Mr. Chairman, to be well remunerated. Whether we are making profit or not, corporate governance demands that they are well, otherwise you will lose them all. But the chairman, I'm hoping next year you will bring a review of this and move the motion that we approve what you have brought today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I am sure that on behalf of all the directors of the board, including myself, we appreciate your comments and I'll do that in your mind. And next year we will come back to propose an upward review of the remuneration of our directors. I quite agree with you that this is actually very significant and we should improve on this significant. Thank you very much. To any seconder of this motion, that's on the issue.
Yes, I have an observation, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
The fact is that we have the committed directors. We have the committed directors who know that they want to please the shareholders. None of them will go, rather they want to work harder to ensure that the fortune of the company is improved. So let us not fear, express any fear about it. Let us hope on the promise you have made. Let's do what next year will turn out to be, which of course the MD has also done by promising us. Therefore, we can know what to do. But for now, I think we should exercise a little bit of patience for the increase. But when you look at the directors there, it is not the 1 million something that made them to remain at all. It is pure commitment to the company that made them to. They are all sacrificed. Leadership can donate back our own to us because our husband is a minister and it is during the period of our husband that companies are suffering seriously. So she can donate it back to us.
You know, our husband has very, very small amount of money. You have more ministers, so I don't know what you are saying.
The fact is that we will continue to say the truth in anything, and we'll say it the way we've seen. Mr. Chairman, don't for the sake of the do go outside the budget of the board and management. Budgetary is very important. We are not federal government who can go and present other people's money. Here we are working very hard to make our own fortune, and we are working according to the budget. So these directors, we want to thank them, shareholders want to thank them for their commitment. So it's not the 1 million that is keeping them at all. Rather, it's the commitment to ensure that they raise this company from whatever it is today to a company that everybody will be looking for. I believe that's my own mind, the way I see them. So don't let us for any reason go outside our budget, whether we hurt or small. Mr. Chairman, on that note,
yes.
On on that note, I am not supporting what you have brought, rather than we should remain status quo and see how next year will look like. I'm very optimistic that next year will be better.
No. Fact is that what we have brought now is the annual remuneration of 2 million. Is that what you say you are not supporting? Or the increase that we are proposing for next year? There's an annual remuneration of 2 million for chairman and 1.9 million for director. Is that what you are saying you are not supporting?
I am not supporting any increase on remuneration of directors today, because ordinarily that should have been in the annual report. You are now other shareholders who are not here to vote.
No. Let's get it straight first. This particular remuneration, is it an increase?
No. It's a proposal that you are making.
It's not an increase.
Next year, if they bring it,
Promise Secretary, can you clarify?
Yes, sir.
MD, can you clarify?
What we are proposing is not an increase. It's an existing fee.
This is only does not like the directors. You don't even want
an increase, sir.
I'm not like this.
What I'm saying is that next year, what all I'm saying now, let us get ourselves very clear. I'm not supporting any increase. The benefit is an existing one. Let it go.
It is. So can't be motion for existing.
Okay. Let us. So first is let us conclude with the motion for this one, which is the item on this agenda. Which is, are you seconding that motion or not, Samson?
It can go.
You are seconding. That's very good. Then I take the motion has been seconded. That is for this amount. I now put the motion to vote. Special business. Registrar, are you ready? Then I will make my comments after on the amendments.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So we have on display to approve the remuneration of the directors. Timer starts now. Voting has ended, and we have displayed in favor to approve the remuneration of the directors 100%. And this translates to 300.
Hello. Okay.
So
thank you.
We have the result displayed in percentage, and it's 100%.
Sorry, you are breaking off.
Hello, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, please.
We have the result displayed in percentage, and it's 100% in favor. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So again, I declare the motion unanimously carried. So, that's what it was unanimously carried. Thank you very much for voting that you did not reduce our director's fee. But having said that, I think that for next year, yes, the company hopefully will do better. And when we come back next year, we'll be making a proposal to look at this again. It's true, inflation, this money is worth probably 1/3 what it was worth when it was fixed a couple of years ago. So we'll look at that, not now, but next year. And we do hope that by next year also, shareholders will have the opportunity to, earn good dividend as promised by the management. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this last item concludes the business of this year's annual general meeting, which has taken us well over 2 hours. But I think it's been a very, very productive meeting. You've given us your comments, and we have taken these comments. And these are things that we must work on as a board and as a management. So we promise that we will do that, so that when we come back next year, we will have better results to report. On behalf of the board, I would like to thank you, shareholders, once again for attending this occasion. I also thank my colleagues on the board for their commitment over the years, and also for being present at this meeting. Indeed, I must also thank all the members of management who are present. Them have not been able to speak because they are neither shareholders or directors, but they are present with you. And we want to say that we appreciate the work that you are all doing in terms of reversing the fortunes of the company. And therefore wish on this note to declare the meeting closed and wish everyone a safe return to your various destinations, and may God bless you all. As in our usual character, we would still be around, to take comments and banter with each other for the next 20-30 minutes for those who feel like still being on the call. But before we close, we should also ask somebody to please give us a closing prayer. And I would like to invite Chief Timothy Adeshi to kindly give us a closing prayer. Chief Adeshi.
We thank you, O Lord, for guiding us through this annual general meeting. We thank you for what you have been doing in the life of our directors, shareholders, management, and staff of Meyer Plc. Thank you for where you are taking us from, and we thank you for where you are taking us to. Please accept our thanks in Jesus' name. Please, as we shall be departing to our various destinations, we pray that the Almighty God shall guide us and protect us and our families. And we are praying that all our activities in the new year shall be accident-free, and prosperity shall always be bestowed on our company. These and other things we ask for in the name of our Jesus Christ, our Redeemer. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The meeting is over. But I think the directors are around.
My distinguished shareholders, please, we have refreshments downstairs. God bless you. National anthem, please.
Okay.